Welcome to this new Flight Simulator update movie. In this movie we're gonna look at Dortmund, which is one of the cities which has received a photogrammetry update as part of city update number 1, right, CU1, also what it's known for. We're flying a little bit too high currently, but we're already flying above the city. So if we go closer you will probably see some more details. That's what you will see with say photogrammetry updates, right? They will receive updates. I would say it looks like now on a per city basis, so CU1 is the first of them, and I expect a lot of more CUs to come in the near future. If they can be released, I would say separately compared to the world updates, that would be great, right? Because Germany was already updated in one of the previous world updates together with Switzerland and Austria. And now it received another update, right? So specifically to the city of Dortmund in this case, but also several other cities. Right, so Dortmund, there's an airport pretty close to it, and there's also some poise, although I would say the number of poise are pretty limited. So currently we're decreasing our altitude. You can see some more details here also where we're now flying over. So that's good to see, a lot of nature also. So let's see if we can decrease the altitude a little bit further so we can look at the city itself. Also there was a soccer stadium which is now below us. Right, that one I would say looks more detailed compared to previously. I don't think it was, let's say, one of the poise. At least I'm pretty sure it wasn't part of one of the poise. So that's good to see. So we're steadily decreasing, right, with 1500 feet per minute, so pretty fast. Here you can see all the details, right? So this looks like not the city center, but I would say outside of the city center. In the top left corner we can see the soccer stadium, including some of the other, I would say, buildings surrounded by it. So that's cool. And below us there's the, I would say, probably the main train station, right? A lot of train tracks. And that's definitely something which has improved compared to, let's say, previously. But let's keep decreasing, so we're gonna decrease the throttle a bit. So here we go, decreasing further, right? So a lot of new details here. The question is, however, of course, if it's realistic, right? Is it still, let's say, as realistic as you would expect? And that's hard to say from me. I'm not living in the city, so if you watch this video and you live in this city, let me know how realistic it is. We know that the photogrammetry content is not always up to date, right? So it could be that it's a few weeks or maybe a few months old, or even, I would say, a few years old in some cases. But let me know how realistic it is. I can definitely see changes compared to the, let's say, previous content. So that's good. Let's make another turn. You can see some more details also here to the right, some more elevated buildings. Some more details here. Increasing the speed a bit because else we're gonna go too low. That's also not what we want, right? bit. So this is the city center, right? So let's fly a little bit more to it. And here you can definitely see some changes, right? So the train track, which is, I would say, we're flying almost over it. So here's probably the main station. Some more buildings have received elevation, which are currently shown, right? Some office buildings, churches. Increase the speed a little bit further, because else we're going to decrease too much, and that's not what we want. We do not want to land in the city itself. Let's take some turns. 500 mark, right? Always good to hear, because then you know you're, say, too low. Some more buildings over here, including a tower. And you can see that they are not handcrafted, right? Because the quality is good, but I would say not as high as I would say normally handcrafted buildings are. This looks like to be an industry or a factory. Turk. So I would say I can definitely see the changes, how realistic they are, how I would say recent they are, right? How recent the screen, the data is. That's always questionable, but let me know if you're living there in the city, how realistic it is. Here ends this video. In this video we looked at one of the cities which received a photogrammetry update as part of city update number 1. In this case it was Dortmund. Hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you've got questions or comments, then feel free to post in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about videos I'm creating, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.